400 Copper Heights. More than the story, this the life that I chose. Bank salad, win, lose, and draw. Win, lose, and draw.
What's up, everyone? Woo! What's going on, man? Everybody out there. It's your boy Suave.
And your boy Vegas.
Hey.
Yes, see it. Yes, see it. Yes, see it.
Nice. All right, so we got a hot topic today, dog. This is something that we've been discussing, man. We're like that. We just had this talk, and we know that there's so many guys out there that understand the unwritten man codes we have. And there are some that just don't follow those codes. You know, they don't get it. You know, they just bred differently. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, man. What up, SPG? What's good, dad? Low 5 month, what's good, brother? You got your girl Lee up in this thing.
Leah.
And I'm sure that we'll have more as they come in. Man, dude. So I'm gonna jump it out, dad, with man cave number one. Now this may not be in order, however you want to put it, but it's definitely a code. These are definitely codes that men live by. So, and the first code I'm gonna throw out there is the whole respect code. And we hold respect to a high level, you know. And sometimes our pride and our respect get involved, but you got to back down your pride when you're talking to another man and give respect. So one code is, if there's an altercation with you and another man, you don't need that inside person going back and forth like, hey, he said this, or he told me to tell you this. We don't live by that code. We want that man to come at us so we can resolve it. You know what I'm saying? Don't break the man code like that. Like that. No. This between you and I. This middle person right here, we don't need that person. You know what I'm saying? That's man code one, dog. What you got, Vay?
It's face to face. It's hard sometimes, but it's true. So I can't say anything to go differently than what you've said. It's just the way to do it. I mean, it's almost like it's understood. If it hasn't been told to you, then you've just been warned. Man code 101.
You got one for us?
Man, do you date your best friend's old girlfriend? Can you do that? Is that a thing?
Bruh, that's not a thing in my book. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If my best friend and talked to this chick and I knew it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go that way unless I have his blessings. You know what I'm saying? And then, but me being the type of person I am, I wouldn't even look that direction. I wouldn't even go looking for it. You know what I'm saying? What's your homeboy that was in the group with Amarion? That he went and talked to Amarion's kid mom, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you broke the code, dad. You don't do no stuff like that. You don't do no stuff like that, dad. What up, E Money? What's good, dad?
Yo.
So like you don't do no mess like that, dad. You ain't just went behind your homeboy back and dated and definitely not his kid mom, dad. You don't go and date your homeboy kid mom. Like that's totally disrespectful, man. You done broke the man code, bro. You broke the man code. What you think about that code? Because you sounded confused on that code, bro. You sounded a little confused on that code.
I wanted to know, and I'm glad you observed that. I wanted to know, what does the blessings look like? What do blessings from the old? Who blesses who when it's okay? Who makes it okay? And what do those blessings look like?
Bruh, if it's that man ex-girlfriend or chick he used to holler at or whatever, you need to get them blessings for him before you even step.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? If that's your homeboy. Now
mm,
y'all just on a high speed level, then that ain't your homeboy, but you know who your homeboy is. You know who your homeboy is. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. So Vegas, we've been knowing each other for how long? Let's be real. We've been knowing each
Shoot,
other for how
since what?
long?
Since 2000 and maybe 5.
All right.
So
So
yeah, we deep in this.
I just show up and we at a party that you throwing, and I show up this chick that I know you used to deal with. X. You know what I'm saying? How that's gonna make you feel, bro? That's like, dang, this dude Suave and wildin', boy. And he
Mm,
showed up to my party with her.
mm. So do I? Is that a time? Is that a good time to get blessings, or does the blessings happen
No.
before?
I think
Okay.
the blessing happened way before this even supposed to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like that. If I know that I've been feeling her like that, I'm gonna make a move on her. I need to come to you, hey, Vegas. I'm a is it okay if I make a move on a girl? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all used to talk back in the day. Is that cool? And then you either gonna be like, yeah, or you gonna be like, no. If you be like, no, then I know how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And all I gotta do is respect
Mm.
that.
So you're saying it's a way to do everything. Now, then me asked about the time. How long after
Bro,
the
look,
homeboy?
if you knew, and this, I'm just keeping it real. If you knew that your homeboy used to talk to the girl no matter how long, bro, you better come to him and be like, hey, dad, I'm is it cool if I step to her? You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm,
Shawty been coming on strong. She been coming at me, dad. Like, what's up? Is that cool? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you acting a certain way. Like who is your loyalty to, bro? You and I been
mm,
knowing each other longer than me and this chick. You
mm.
know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So I mean,
But
look at it
the
that
chick can
way,
give me something you can't. So what does that come into play?
bro. I can get with that chick, and she don't even be the girl that I marry. Now I'm wasting my time and wasting my friendship of us getting into it.
Mm,
If you that type of person, if you feel some kind of way, all for nothing. Now I gotta come
mm,
back to you and make up with you. Like, hey, dad, I know that when me and that old girl don't even talk anymore. So can we be cool now?
mm.
Like,
Facts. Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Watch
Like, what's in your
now,
rule book though? What's in your rule book, dad? Because you gotta be kind of
man.
worried right now, bro. You gotta be
No,
kind of
no, no,
worried
no.
right
My
now.
my last thing. I guess I'm being more of a devil's advocate. I think before I give mine, if you will, for this last part, Suave.
Go for it.
If your brother does not bless you, how do you handle that? What do you do?
Me personally,
Oh yeah. Like what's the next step?
it's
If
it's
he's like,
plenty fish
nah,
in the
man, I
sea,
just don't
bro.
think that.
It's plenty
Okay.
fish. It's plenty fish. They even made an app. It's called Plenty of Fish, bro.
Okay.
That's, that's just one chick, dang.
Hmm.
Period.
No, I'm on the same page with you though. I think I had to stir the pot somewhat and to qualify what does a blessing look like. What if the blessings don't exist, or what if you sought the blessings and they just not given? Like, is it still cool? Do you still qualify it to make it happen? Do you break a heart? Do you break your own heart because you was really feeling this situation? Like, I wanted to spread it out as thin as we could to get some understanding around this bro code, because they've also been warned, Suave. If we catch them slipping, they've been warned on this bro code.
Hmm. So let me ask you this, Dad. How Amarion was supposed to act when real talk? How was he supposed to act when old girl what was dude name? Lil Fizz? I
I
think
think Fizz may have been the one that you're
yeah.
talking about.
When he not only hollered at his kid's mom, but he smashed. You know what I'm saying? And posted it
Mm,
on social media. So everybody know. How do
man, I
you
think
like?
it.
All right, so they're not talking anymore, and how you supposed to come up to you and be like, "Hey, Dad, are we still cool now or what?"
Now let's be honest, Suave. We knew. I think what we understand, both of us have understood over the years, is that it's levels to any friendship. We've talked at great lengths about this. And while there's some bros who you can give all of your money to, give everything and turn your back, you know that that person is going to be a well steward of that, of the money in this case. That same brother may be a poor performer when it comes to respecting your relational space, and vice
Mhm.
versa. You might have that brother who, if your girl came in him at any given way, he stop it. He coming to report it to you, like we've talked about before, and he'll dead it. But you can't trust them to with any sort, any amount of money in terms of expecting to be paid back or to leave it around this person because they may have the sticky fingers and such. And so in the Marion and Lil Fizz, if Lil Fizz was the one, if in their case, I wonder if he ever presented himself like the type of brother that wouldn't do that. Like he may have been the type that would ride for him when they went to the club. If it went down at the spot, he knew that he could close his eyes and Lil Fizz is gonna be coming over that shoulder to cover his back. But that same time, that girl may have been that thing which may have been a weakness for Lil Fizz. So just being honest, I don't know what their whole situation was. I don't know if they even had allegiance to the type of things that we're talking about today, that those things were off turf. That's something. That's why we're warning them today, because we live by these things.
Right.
Everybody don't do
Right.
it.
Bro, I saw and I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get off from Amari. I saw an interview when after this happened and Amarion didn't even know. He had found out through this interview. And he was like, what? Like for real? Oh, he just sit back and smiled. He like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Said, good for them. You know, after that interview, because they were supposed to go on tour, getting the band together, or whatever. After that interview, man, Amarion canceled that mug. All of a sudden, you seen just Amarion going out there, and that's what it was, right? Right. So you tell me if that man felt like, hey, they was cool, and hey, any excuse Lit Fizz would have gave him would have been legitimate enough for them to be like, yeah, yeah, that's cool. Go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
You good? God.
You good? Shoot, man, we've been cool since whatever. Yeah, you can smash my kid's mom, dog. Anytime we ain't together, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the house that I got over there, you can stay the night and everything, bro. Make yourself at home. You know what I'm saying? No, boy, Marion, he hit the real with it. You know what I'm saying? He looked at it like, what's good, man? What's good, Riton? He looked at it like him and that man had a certain level of respect, and it was cool enough that he went cross that. You know what I'm saying? And he was disappointed when he heard about that news. Not only was he disappointed that he heard about it, but he was disappointed that he heard about it through an interview. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even come to him and say, "Hey, Dad, I've been smashing your kid, mom." You know what I'm saying? That's cool. We like each other. It's like let's
so
go.
Is that bro code or there's no code before we close out? Is that bro code? Is that
no code, bro?
That's a no code.
That's a no code. So, Riton, we're talking about the man code, the unwritten codes that all men have, that some men follow, that some men don't follow. Another one, for example, man. If your homeboy, let's say your best friend, let's take it up a notch. If your best friend see your girl cheating, what do you think he should do? What do you think? Man code. What do you think, bro?
Man, I think it depends on. I see Rick Tone says such as there's a bro code. Don't talk to a man's ex. He's there's no way to go about it. He says, I guess at this point, blessings are no blessings in that path. He say, I believe Suave that I don't know, man. I'm a for some things I'm a person of second chance, and while that does not mean I'll turn a blind eye to what I have seen, I think if I know that that's my brother's girlfriend, that some kind of way I have to approach her and just even let her know. I don't know. It won't go. It won't go without something being done. And when I say a person of second chance, that might mean that I'll approach her and just let her know if I ever see it again. I don't know. And what's cheating? What's cheating? Let me see what's cheating first.
Bro,
Is
to
that
the
with
extreme, man.
somebody?
Kissing all on this dude. It's so obvious that she cheating on your man, on your
Okay.
homeboy.
Now
You know
watch
what I'm
this.
saying? Look, I'm with
Say.
your tone, bro. Before you even say anything else, I'm with your tone, bro. I'm gonna tell my boy that, hey, old girl cheating, dad. I saw him, I saw her kissing another guy, hugged up with him. You know what I'm saying? At his crib, yada 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 yada, bro.
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this.
Go for it.
What if we go and we say that's Rick Tone's old lady? Shouts out to Rick Tone. No, listen, God forbid it ever happens. But and she said, Rick Tone said that this was fine.
I ain't with it, bro. I'm not with it. I'm gonna go to that man. I'm gonna talk to him. I don't care. So you talking about like on some open relationship stuff like Will Smith and Jada. If Jada say, hey, Will said this is cool, bruh, I'm going to Will.
There we
I'm
go.
hey,
Like,
dang,
did they decide on that?
I'm going to Will, bruh. Look, hey, dang, I just saw Jada with another guy, and she told me that it was cool between y'all. Now, if it is that, I'm out of it, and y'all do whatever y'all do, But if not that, she was hugged up with the old dude at his crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really good? Bro, I'm starting to wonder about you, babe, and I've been knowing you a long time, bro.
Well, I like how you said it though. Now see, this is consistent with what you said earlier. You said you're gonna kind of cut out the middleman and you're gonna keep it from a man to a man deal. So that's consistent with how you, even in the first concept of bro code, you want, it's a man to man thing. So at that point, I guess with the girlfriend that you've seen, that you are not gonna involve her because she has a relationship with your pal or your friend, your brother, that you're gonna go directly to him and you're gonna keep her out of the situation completely. I want to see what Leah said. No, don't worry. Like, some of this stuff I want to challenge, but that does not mean that I wouldn't do it the same exact way. How about that?
We want to know what you would do, bro. Right now, what would you do in that situation? You there? Vegas. Can you hear us? I think he's getting his audio together. So I'm gonna read Leah's.
Oh wow, it's breaking up for me on this end.
Okay. Can you hear us now?
What was that question, Suave?
I said we want to know what you think, bro.
In and out, big time. Unfortunately.
I said, what would you do if you saw your homeboy girl cheating, like actually cheating to whatever you think is cheating is? What would you do? Hello. I think he's getting his audio together. I'm gonna read Leah's message. She said, I think for women, you gotta have proof for your homegirl because dudes have slick mouths and lie. So I agree with that. I do. I think that if you a woman and you see your homegirl husband or boyfriend cheating or whatever, I think that it is wise for you to have like extra proof or recording, picture or whatever in a woman's situation so she can actually see the proof. Because a lot of times, guys will lie about it. I mean, that's what it is because we don't want to get caught. And then on top of that, you don't want that homegirl that's just, nah, he wouldn't do that, yada yada. So she's not believing it, turns your relationship upside down because of that, you know. On the other hand, you have with a lot of guys, if a lot of guys don't need that proof, you know, hearing it from their homeboy, that's enough for them to be like, I'm finna check her. You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank what it is, you know. Um, can you hear us, Vegas?
Man, I'm back. I put that hotspot on. I don't know why that source wasn't reliable, but I hope that there's no more interruptions because I missed a big part, I'm sure.
Okay. Now I went on to answer Leah's question. So she was like, from a woman's point of view, if she saw her homegirl um boyfriend cheating or whatever, it's best to have proof so she could show it to her homegirl instead of just going to talk to her because one, uh, guys they lie, they slick and they'll lie about it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, she ain't see me doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada. And I was just adding on to that. Not only that, but you have some friend girls, they may turn on you since you telling them this. What else? My man never do that. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of our business. You know. So it's I understand. I get it. I think another bro code, man. If oh, how do you feel about this then? Now this is a bro code for me.
Hold on, shouts out to Leah. Leah, you putting it out there to wait, dude. If he's slick, he gonna have to be his slickest to talk his way out of that. I'ma just say that.
Right. Look, I'm gonna bring the proof. She said I'm bringing the proof.
We gonna see how slick he really is.
But I got this audio of these photos.
Oh, out! You playing hard ball, Leah.
She gonna make sure, bro. She gonna make sure he get caught.
Okay, I just see you. You know there's a saying, say if you walk up, put your hand on me, it wasn't me. So explain this picture.
Hey, right?
Explain this video.
So this not you right here.
Audio.
So this not you right here. So this is a bro code for me, man. A man code. This is a man code, bro code for me, dad.
Okay.
And I live by this, but some men they don't, and it's not really as extreme as some of the other codes that we mentioned. But if you got a homeboy and he got a sister, no matter how fine she is, me out of respect, I'm not gonna talk to his sister. You know what I'm saying? She come on to me and she like me, yada yada, and I'm kind of feeling her, whatever. I go to my man. I'll be like, hey, bro, you know, your sister, like, she want to date, but it'll probably be better if we come together, opposed to just me talking to him. You know, I think her and I talking to my homeboy about us dating is better than, you know, me just coming up to him like, hey, I'm kind of feeling your sister today, and she feeling me, you know, we're gonna date. You know what I'm saying? Are we been dating? You know what I'm saying? Because like the sister, she gonna hit you with, I'm grown. I could do whatever I want to do. You know, my brother don't control who I talk to. She gonna hit you for that. But a lot of homeboys, bros, they ain't getting that. The moment he find out, you know what he gonna do. He finna raise sand on you, boy. You know what I'm saying? He coming at you. But some guys, they let it go. They like, hey, whatever. Y'all, you know, we good. I know you. But a lot of times, this is why I think that your homeboy will have a problem with you talking to his sister, because he know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't want to get it with you, because he know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about that, man?
Man, it's a tough cookie in this case.
Man,
what they love, especially if they don't know that you'll love it the same way. Oh no! What about now?
It's good
Is this
when you
better?
said what about now?
Okay. Okay. So I was saying say in the brother's case, he's your friend. This is his sister. He has every right to protect what he loves.
Mm-hmm.
And as you were saying, because he know what you're capable of, I think I would question if he really cares if he allowed me to do what he know I'm capable of, if it's not loving his sister or seeking to love his sister in the same way or beyond the way he loves her. So I feel unless I have hit this moment of epiphany or this moment of turnaround to where I'm willing to commit now in a way that my homie, my bro has never seen, then maybe he shouldn't be convinced that I'm ready to engage his sister in that way. At the same time, there may be some things, especially now, I think you and I know the importance, just like any relationship, to state some of the non-negotiables at the beginning. And once we're clear on some of those things that will be unchanging for the most part, that could be one of those very things that's mentioned from the beginning, that family is off limit in terms of intimate relationship. This can be your sister, but this can't be your girlfriend. This can't be your girl. This can't be anything other than what she is to me. So I believe if things have been stated clearly and you bypass that law or that code, then I question your state of brotherhood. But if it hasn't been explored yet, then I think it's worth exploring because some people do change, Suave. You know that for you and myself
Mm-hmm.
both.
Mm-hmm.
And we may be qualified at a later time. But if I know that you're going to subject my sister or my loved one or my friend, but let's be honest, if you love, period, just because you don't know this person, are we saying that it's okay that our brother just go out and do whatever to someone else because we don't know them? Is that okay, Suave?
I didn't. You cut out on that last part.
Is it okay if we're really standing for doing quote unquote what's right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that person who my brother is in pursuit of, be it sister or not, be it relative or not, friend or not, I have no associations, no acquaintances with that person out there. Is it okay if he goes out there and he victimizes or he subjects someone that's a complete stranger to us both to cruelty? Is
Oh,
it
bro, let
okay?
me say, I'm gonna be real with you, dad. I'm not getting in the way of that. I'm gonna be real with you, dad. Like, if long as like if it is my relative, let's say in this case, sister, whatever, and someone I don't know, that he can dog whoever you want, that like we're gonna have a conversation about it if we at that point in our life where that you getting too old for that, yada yada. But I mean, you and I both, we both been in that fire, bro. Where you know what I'm
Mm,
saying, it was like fair game. But I guess you and I, we have we had different rules back then. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And I'm a voice some of that when we go on. But my man E Money said that basically if you dogging females in front of your homeboy and that's what y'all do or whatever, you can't expect him to be cool with you talking to his sister. You know what I'm saying?
mm, mm,
I feel him on that.
mm,
And then he just stated, I guess he stated according what you said, he said yes, because we don't know them and that ain't none of our business. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
And I'm with him on that one. Like I
Okay.
don't know them. That has no emotional tie to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But I'm not gonna tell him, hey, you can't talk to no females, bro, because you
mm,
dirty. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I'm not gonna be like that.
mm,
Lil says she agreed with me. I don't think anyone would get in the way of a random woman. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
E-Man
mm,
say no. I feel what you were saying, E-Money. Um, Now let's take it up a notch. Let's say that, this is just a chick and you know, with the crew we used to hang with, this was one of those rules we didn't care about. You know what I'm saying? If it was just a
Mm,
chick that we didn't care about, and you know your homeboy smashed, you didn't care. It was
mm,
like, hey, that's fair game because this is the one that I'm I'm emotionally attached to. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So that's a random bro code that we just came out of blue with, because
mm,
you know that code was there, bro. Like
mm,
if you know, and a lot of times we would come up to each other and be like, "Hey, um, how's this chick? Is she, you know what I'm saying, on the list, or is she not on the list? Is she fair game or not? You know
mm,
what I'm saying?"
mhm,
And we had that understanding.
mm,
Now, a lot of times you had people that was real cool with you and really your homeboy, they respect that rule. But some
mm.
people, they just couldn't let it go that this girl was so fine that they just had to have her. They had to go after her. You know what I'm saying? And then
Uh-huh.
there's a wedge between you and your homeboy, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Like for real.
Facts. No, that was
For
facts,
real.
man. That
I
was facts.
mean, that respect is king. What up, Zach? I forgot to shout out Zach. What up, Zach?
Yo,
Thank you for coming
yo.
in, bro. How you doing, brother? We talking about this man code, these unwritten rules that we have as men. Uh, Leah putting in her women codes because you know she's sharing the female side of it. Appreciate it. Shout out to Leah. Um, it's it's
Teach us the
crazy.
way, Leah.
I know, right? But those rules are in place for a reason, man. Because you have to understand what type of man you are hanging around, who's around you. You know,
Mm,
once they do certain things or they show certain behaviors, you like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
mm,
I know what I wanted to say. Back on the whole sister thing. Now, I'm gonna give you a great example for all the people out there that have watched Scarface before. You know, Scarface, the one of the characters in the movie is called Tony Montana. He had a sister. His best friend, he knew was trifling and you know out there playing the field. He caught them. He caught him and his sister messing around. Went to the house, they were messing around. He shot him at the door. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So I know metaphorically speaking, that's how a man anger is if you messing with his sister when he know that you're not there yet. You're not her standards. You know what I'm saying? I've been around you. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Have some respect for me. You know, y'all didn't even come at me and say, "Hey, y'all was in love." You didn't explain nothing. So he knocked on that door, found out him and her. He wasn't even expecting to see him. He wasn't even expecting to see his best friend. He was
Mm,
expecting to see somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
He saw his best friend. He had to dead him, bro. He had to dead him. You know what I'm saying? It was over with. I'm just saying, don't try to sell your soul to because you see something that you want and you're not applying these rules that's in place. Like you don't
Mhm,
understand them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna
mhm.
be that person that's laying dead or beat up because you didn't understand the rule. You acting like you ain't understand the rule. You know what I'm
You've been
saying?
warned.
You
Y'all
been
been
warned.
warned.
Like straight up. So like if you have to question it, man, you better go to your homeboy and be like, hey, dad, is this cool? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because if
Facts.
Omarion wasn't as famous as he is now, or then if that had happened, man, they'd have probably got the fighting straight up.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? He did the best for him and Lil Fizz. So
facts.
you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. Now I
Mm,
understand who you are now. You know,
mm.
you show me. You showed me all those years of us dancing together and being in movies and cop blocking. It didn't
Serving.
matter anything
You
to
gotta
you.
serve.
You know what I'm saying? You got served. And now you try to serve me. Now I'm gonna serve you back. We gonna do this concert without you. I mean,
Mm.
that's what it is, man. Give me another one before we close out, babe.
Man, Leah inspired this one because it's some things that across gender, I guess, from men to women, and this may be one that's more humorous than anything. I've had female family members say, "Mom and sister, such intimacy exists between them that if my sister was having an issue, for instance, and mom's bathing, and the issue can't wait out of a mother's love, she's like, baby, come in here, let's talk about it." And she goes in the restroom, bathroom, mama's bathing, and it's quite normal. Nobody think it peculiar that she sits beside the tub and she just cries with mom and just have a full-on discussion. But man code, bro code,
Bro,
just, unless daddy is like incapacitated, older, can't help himself, it just doesn't happen. It's not cool. We don't even talk while we in the bathroom. If I'm in the stall, don't say nothing to me in the stall beside me. Like, don't stand there in the urinal and say anything to me.
Bro,
which is dope.
If you do say something, you better keep your head.
You better keep your head straight. Don't make no eye contact, and you better not be looking down over there.
Look, you better not do this. Look, you better not do this. Oh man!
Oh, I had to crack us up. Last tip.
That's a no code, bro.
It's a no code. You been warned. Don't let me catch you in that bathroom talking to your daddy. I don't care what's going on.
Bro, no, I'm good, Dad. Like it's one thing to talk, and let's say we're in the locker room, we got all towels on and stuff. We probably are, but Dad, even if it is someone, walking from one shower naked to the, other side, you ain't finna stay there and talk to that man and have a whole conversation. Like, bro, put some clothes on. They ain't talk to me. Nobody want to see that little thing you got, bro. And then if I whip mine out, it's gonna embarrass you. Lil said Amarion hit Fizz where it hurt. Yeah, right in that pocket. You ain't lying, boy.
Ouch. I'm talking about fatality.
Bro.
Finish him.
Brutality. Dude. So, dude, we already know that code. We already know how that code go, bro. We already know how that code go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that everyone out there enjoyed us, man. We had a great time. We laughed. And we were serious though on that man code though. And all the men that watch this, they know. They know the codes, bro. They know, hey, we might even have to do a part 2 of this, babe.
Let's do it. Let's roll with it. It's so much out there, man. We just touched the surface. Just touched the surface.
I feel like a lot of men out there need to know these codes, bro. If you don't know and you ain't got punched in the stomach because you done broke on these codes, now you know why. Now you know why. You know what I'm saying? It ain't have nothing to do with, oh man, he just extra and all this. No, Dad, it's about respect. All these codes are set in place. You can hate someone like Gucci Mane and Jeezy. You can hate someone, but if y'all have an understanding that, hey, Dad, as long as you over there, I'm over here, we good. You know what I'm saying? That's respect, Dad. You gotta respect the man right there, Dad. That was that bro code I just gave you right there. That man code right there, I just gave you. But until next time, guys, peace and love. We out this thing, Dad.
Out, yo. Appreciate the show, Suave. Y'all look my brother up.
Both honey, copper heights. More than the story, this the life that I chose. Bank salad, win, lose, and draw. Win, lose, and draw.